Well, hello everyone. I'm Pastor Michael, and I am the Spiritual Health Director at heart-to-heart-refinement-ministries.org. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going over some additional commands that Jesus gave us as they fall into the 23 steps of following Jesus. My last video clip 5 on the Great Commission that we're called to do as disciples, I give you the rundown on the 23 steps, and I shared the first 19 scripture commands with you. Now I'm going to be sharing, I don't know, 20 or 30 more, maybe 70, maybe 100 more, depending on how long I get here in my time. I like to keep my video at 20 minutes if I can. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be in the last video that I shot, I just bought this camera and I didn't know how to reverse it so you could actually read the flow chart from the video, and I did that this time, and I think it's going to help you a lot better. And this chart that you're looking at, 23 Steps to Following Jesus, also has a book that comes with it that has the spiritual health checkup in it, so you can test and see what your spiritual health looks like. So what I'm going to be sharing in this video is 74 B's, okay? And down in the descriptions, I'll be sharing these and where these come from in the Bible at, and all these are in the New Testament. So let's get started here, okay? So in 74 B's, okay, so be exultingly glad, okay? Where do I find that at that would fit into the definition of the steps here? So be exceedingly glad. I think that would be step 5 in the way, or step 2 in the way. Learn to transform misery into joy by gladness not based on our circumstances. That's where that's at right there, right? Okay, the next one is be reconciled to a brother. Okay, where does that fall in at? Then falls in on step 14 of the truth, grow in humility when dealing with other people by building forgiveness. So if I'm being reconciled to a brother, that means I had a difficulty with that brother, and I need to grow in humility to deal with other people by building forgiveness, okay? All right, it says be perfect. Okay, well, can we be perfect? Where would I find that out? Perfection, being perfect. I would find that in step 16 of the truth, growing in accountability by getting engaged, mobilizing by building security. If I'm going to be perfect in the things that I'm doing, I don't think we can get to perfection this side of heaven, but I know that Jesus is perfect, okay? But again, I'll be sharing these scriptures with the command of where they fall, okay? Number 4, be wise as serpents, okay? Be wise as serpents. I'm going to find that in step 17, learn to apply wisdom of the life, okay? Be harmless as doves, okay? Again, that's going to fall under gentleness in step 8 of the way, learn to transform violence into gentleness by being humble, calm, and non-threatening. You see where I'm going with this, friends? Okay, number 6, be ready for Christ's coming, okay? I think that is in the life under step 23, learn to apply the fear of the Lord. If I'm not ready for the return of the Lord, I'm not going to fear him, am I? Okay? Number 7, be content with your wages, okay? That's being content with what I have, okay? That's in step 15 on the truth. Grow to be a servant by building a commitment, by being content, by building contentment, okay? So be content with your wages. Number 8, be merciful as God. Where does that fall in at? Well, that's pretty easy. Merciful, sweet, and tender is step 5. Learn to transform harshness into kindness by being merciful, sweet, and tender. Be like faithful servants, number 9. Okay, that's going to fall under step 7. Learn to transform dishonesty into faithfulness by being dependable, loyal, and full of trust. Okay, number 10, be thankful. Okay, where am I going to find that at? Be thankful. I might find that under transparency, step 13, grow to pray to Jesus when seeing difficult things by building transparency. I'm going to be thankful for the things that God's given me, okay? Well, I'm also going to apply some wisdom and understanding, step 17 and 18 of the life, okay? Number 11, be at peace among selves. So be at peace among selves. Well, that's easy. That's step 3 in the way. Learn to transform worry into peace by having contentment and unity with people. Okay. So number 12, be patient towards all people. Okay, that's going to be, again, down in step 4 of the way. Learn to transform frustration into patience by being quick to listen, so to speak, and so to become angry. Do you see, friends, how the commands work with the steps of following Jesus through his way, his truth, and his life? Okay. Number 13 on B's, okay. Be not partakers of sin. Number 13. That's going to fall under partakers of sin. Okay, that's going to be step 6. Learn to transform evil into goodness by being generous and open-hearted. Okay, if I'm going to partake in sins, I'm not going to be generous and open-hearted. I'm going to be indulging in the desires of the flesh, the desires of the lust, and the pride of life. Well, that's a form of evilness, my friends. Okay. Be sober and pray. Okay, be sober and pray. That's going to fall in step 13. Grow to pray to Jesus when seeing difficult things by building transparency. Number 16, be sober, grave, tempered, sound in faith, charity, and patient. And it has a parenthesis, aged men. Okay, where I'm going to find this at? I'm going to find this in being patient, be sober. Okay, that's in step 9. Learn to transform self-indulgence into self-control by behaving well. Okay, so sober, grave, tempered, sound in faith. Okay, it's going to fit into a lot more of those steps on following the way of Jesus, right? Okay, number 17, be sober, love husbands and children. Okay, and that's going to be found in be sober, love husbands and children. That's going to be falling into step 1 of the way. Learn to transform bitterness into love by seeking the very best in others. Okay, you see that on the chart there. Number 18, be sober-minded. Okay, that's going to fall under step 6. Learn to transform evil into goodness by being generous and open-hearted. But also step 9, learn to transform indulgence into self-control by behaving well. So be sober-minded. Okay. Number 19, be in behavior as becoming to saints. Be in behavior as becoming to saints. Okay. That's going to fall under the respect in the area that we want to build with a quality that's going to be in the respectful area of gentleness. So learn to transform violence into gentleness by being humble, calm, and non-threatening. Okay, you're going to have to bear some qualities in order to walk with Jesus. Okay. Number 20, be discreet, chastise, keepers at home, good, obedient. Okay, again, that's step 16. Learn to transform evil into goodness by being generous and open-hearted. Number 21, be ready to give an answer of the hope that is in you. Okay. In other words, that's going to fall under step 1 of the way. Learn to transform bitterness into love by seeking the very best in other people. Okay, but it's also going to give us counsel to other people in the life of step 19. Learn to apply counsel. Okay, number 22, be of good cheer. Okay, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to try to find some joy because we're commanded to do that. But that also falls under step 2 of the way. Learn to transform misery into joy by gladness not based on your circumstances. Okay. Number 23, be baptized. Okay, we're going to put that down in step 16. Grow in accountability by getting engaged, mobilizing by building security. Being baptized is the third thing that we talked about in the Great Commission. We are called to go out and baptize people. Okay. Number 24, be converted. Okay, be converted in your faith to your sin nature to your faith. Okay, that's in step 7. Learn to transform dishonesty into faithfulness by being dependable, loyal, and full of trust. Be converted in your faith. Do not backslide in your ways of the world. Be transformed. Okay, where's that going to fall in at? Transformed, I might find that under step 10 of the truth. Grow in dedication by getting acquainted with Jesus to build confidence. Okay, that's something that we need, right? Okay, number 26, be kind of brotherly love one to another. Be kind of brotherly love one to another. Okay, that's going to be in the kindness in step 5, which is learn to transform harshness into kindness by being merciful, sweet, and tender. Okay, there's 75 of these I want to cover in this video. It might be a little longer, but please watch it. You're going to be able to benefit from it. Number 27, be fervent in spirit. Okay, what does that mean? A fervent love in spirit. Okay, that's going to fall under step 1. Learn to transform bitterness into love by seeking the very best of other people. Okay. Number 28, be patient in tribulation. Again, that falls under step 4. Learn to transform frustration into patience by being quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Okay, step 29, be given to hospitality. Okay, that means show some kindness. In step 5, learn to transform hardness into kindness by being merciful, sweet, and tender. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop reading the definition of the path that we follow, but I'm just going to give you the step number in the way, the truth, or life of each one of these commands so I can shorten my video. Okay? Number 29, be given to hospitality. Okay, that's going to fall under step 5 of the way. Okay, number 30, be afraid if lawless. Okay, that's going to fall under step 9 of the way, but also it's going to fall under step 18 of the truth, but it's also going to fall under step 16 of the truth, grow in accountability by getting engaged, mobilizing to build security. If you're going to break the law, you're not going to have much security. They're going to be following you all the time. Number 31, be no idler. Okay? Idolater. Be no idolater. That's the worship of idols. Okay? You can figure out what that goes in. Number 32, be followers of Paul as he follows Christ. Okay? Number 33, be followers of God. Okay? A lot of this is applying to the life now in all of those steps. Be followers of faithful and patience. Okay? That's up in the fruit of the Spirit of the way. Be children in malice. Okay, look up what malice means. You'll see this in number 35 in the descriptions. Okay, be children in malice. Okay, number 36. Be men in understanding. Oh, that's right in step 18 of the life. Learn to apply understanding. Number 37. Be steadfast. Okay. Again, where do you find that at? I don't want to do this for you. I want you to study it, okay? Number 38, be unmovable. Okay, where are you going to find that in the way, in the truth, and the life? Number 39, be always abounding in God's work. Okay, again, that's accountability by getting engaged, mobilizing by building security, step 16. Okay? Number 40, be strong in the Lord. Number 41, be of good comfort. Number 42, be of one mind. Number 43, be separate from the unclean. Okay? Number 44, be renewed in the Spirit. Okay? We know that we're renewed in the Spirit when we're bearing fruit. So all the steps of the way, then step 1 through 9, are going to apply for that. Okay? Be angry and sin not. Okay? You're going to learn about that in gentleness. You're going to find that in patience, step 4. Gentleness is step 8. Okay? All of these fall in there, right? Be tender-hearted one to another. That's easy. We have that in there. Step 5, learn to transform harshness into kindness by being merciful, sweet, and tender. These are the steps that you have to take to follow Jesus. Okay, number 47, be filled with the Spirit. Already, number 16 of the truth. 48, be like-minded. Okay, like-minded to who? Step 12, 13, and 14 of the truth. You can look it up. Number 49, be one of accord. Okay, where does that come in at? Also in the truth. Number 50, be anxious for nothing. Okay, that's going to fall under the way in the first 9 steps. Number 51, be an example for believers in word, conversation, charity, spirit, faith, and purity. Okay, again, that's going to be in the way of Jesus in the first 9 steps. Okay, be a partaker of Christian sufferings. Okay, again, that's going to be in the way. Okay, but in the truth, we're going to have some we're going to have to grow to be sacrificial by spending time with Jesus to build intimacy. If we're partaking of Christian sufferings, my friends, we're going to apply step 12 of the truth by being compassionate towards those people. You can find compassion talked about in step 11. Number 53, okay? Be gentle to all people. That's in the fruit of the Spirit under the way, okay? Number 54, be apt to teach. Okay, where's that going to fall in at? Step 9, learn to transform indulgence into self-control by behaving well. If you're going to teach and you're not behaving well, you're going to have a hard time with that, aren't you? Okay, also transparency, step 13. Okay, able to teach. You're going to have some wisdom, some understanding, some counsel, some fortitude, all the lives of Jesus, step 17 through 23. Okay. Number 55, be instant in season, out of season. Always be ready to minister to the people that are hurting, okay? That falls under the way, the truth, and the life in all of those areas, okay? Number 56, be careful to maintain good works, okay? That falls under the truth because our work is our being molded, and it also falls under the life by filling and equipping our house by what we need, okay? 57, number 57, this is a tough one for a lot of people. Be content with what you have, okay? Again, find the step that it goes under. Number 58, be doers of the word. Oh, that's all talking about the truth because Matthew 7:24 through 27 is to be like the wise builder who not only hears the word, but puts those words into action. Okay, that's the whole truth in the steps here. Okay, number 59, be afflicted and mourn. Okay, you're going to have some sorrow. You're going to have to deal with those things, okay? It falls under the way and the truth and the life, okay? Number 60, be patient till Christ comes. Okay, again, in the way, through the step 1 now through 9. Number 61, be holy in conversation and your behavior. That's the way of Jesus, okay? That's the way of Jesus, step 1 through 9. Number 62, be pitiful, okay? What is pitiful, you know? A lot of this is new to me, so I'm going to look it up, but I don't want to do this for you on camera. I want you to go down in the descriptions and figure out where this is all going. Number 63, be courteous. That falls under the way and the truth and the life of Jesus as well, right? Number 64, be examples of the flock of God, not lord over them. That's a big one, people. It falls under all the way, the truth, and the life of Jesus. Okay, number 65, be subject one to another. That falls under brotherly love in step 1, right? Okay, number 66, be clothed with humility. Humility comes in step 14. Grow in humility when dealing with other people by building forgiveness. Number 67, be sober. Number 68, be vigilant, always watching. Okay. Number 69, be mindful of prophecies and commands. Okay, where does it fall? Number 70, be diligent to be found in peace. Be diligent to be found in peace. That fits the way of Jesus in step 1 through 9. Okay, specifically step 3. Okay. Number 71, be diligent to be without spot and blameless. Okay, that's again the way of Jesus. Okay. Number 72, be faithful to death. Faithful to death. Again, that all falls under the way of Jesus and the truth and the life. Okay. Number 73, be watchful, strengthening self. Okay, be watchful, strengthening self. Number 74, be zealous and repent. Be zealous and repent. Where does it fall? You can make a comment if you'd like underneath the comments under YouTube or Facebook. I post this to both places. Okay, then that ends what I'm going to be doing in this video. I wanted to talk about the B's, okay? But on the next video, we're going to talk about 30 be nots and 14 bewares, 4 things to believe, 1 thing not to believe, 2 classes to bless, 3 things to cast out or away, 2 classes to comfort, 6 classes to honor, 5 things to charge, 5 things to consider, 3 things to continue in, 2 things to covet, 1 thing not to cast away. And then we'll see where we're at after that. Again, there are 800 commands. I want you to work on putting those commands under the steps of following Jesus. Again, on video clip 5, I posted all of these steps so you can refer back to video clip 5. Also, the steps of this flowchart are available as a JPEG download from hearttoheartrefinementministries.org. You can get your information there, okay? So this video is going into about 22 minutes, folks. If you enjoyed what I taught here, hit the subscribe channel, give me a thumbs up, and hit the bell button. That'll give you a notification of whenever I post a video on YouTube. Again, I share this on Facebook as well. Heart to Heart Refinement Ministries page on Facebook. My website is hearttoheartrefinementministries.org. And the address to my online school is hearttoheartrefinementteachable.com. Okay, refinementschoolteachable.com. Again, look in the About section under my YouTube page. You'll be able to find the links to all that. Again, I will share these 74 points that we talked about on the 74 B's. Okay, be exceedingly glad, my friends, until we meet again, and we'll talk about the B nots and those other things I mentioned. God bless you, and may God keep you, and may His face shine upon you. I'm out of here.